welcome to today's episode of our weekly magazine program, Youth Folio, which takes you on a visual trip across the 8 mesmerizing states of the Northeast every Thursday at 4:30 p.m. on DD Northeast. We have a long line of interesting stories for you today, so let's get cracking.
Manipur holds Sangai Festival. Government holds talks with Bodo groups. 9th Northeast Business Summit draws in policymakers and investors to Dibrugarh, Assam. Nagaland chooses Miss Dimapur. Tripura's Brahmakunda Mela draws huge crowds. Indira Gandhi National Centre for Arts holds exhibition of basketry from the Northeast. Assamese lady felicitated for penning longest poem. The annual Sangai Festival of Manipur, held from the 21st to the 30th of November, saw a majestic opening and coming closer of India and Myanmar, with balloons uplifting the flags of the two countries, fusion cultural shows bringing together diverse communities, a wide array of food which people enjoyed till late night, and stalls selling a variety of items not only from India and Myanmar but also jewelry from Thailand. Graced by the chief ministers of Mandalay and Sagaing regions of Myanmar and over 200 delegates from this friendly neighbouring country, besides Donor Minister Shri Pawan Singh Ghatowar, Manipur Chief Minister O. Ibobi Singh, Deputy Chief Minister Mr. Gai Khangam, besides other dignitaries and hordes of common people, the festival has become a grand event. It included cultural performances by all the tribes and communities of Manipur in their rich traditional costumes. Troops from both the plain and hill areas participated with pride. Adding to this magnificence were the many performances by troops from Myanmar who showed their traditional dances, puppet show, and martial art.
Organizing Sangai Fest is very good for Manipur and also for the neighboring states and even the countries like Thailand, and we are able to communicate with everyone. And like if the problems in Manipur like Ban and all the bomb blasts, like if it's reduced, then it will be better for Manipur and this Sangai Fest, and Manipur will be able to develop Manipur a little bit more if there's no such things like bomb blasts and everything.
Another historic event which took place during the Sangai Festival this year was the landing of the Golden Airplane from Myanmar in Imphale's Tulihal Airport, bringing in more than 100 delegates from this neighbouring country to enjoy the Sangai Festival. Over 15 students of Myanmar are already studying in Manipur University, and many patients come from this neighbouring country to get treatment in Manipur. The starting of air travel will further help in strengthening the bonds. Myanmar's Golden aircraft was the first international aeroplane which landed in the state, whose airport was declared an international airport only about a month back.
I request, this is humble request from the entire people of Manipur, to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, the Home Minister of India, and also including External Affairs of India, that we have faced a lot of problems. I request, I appeal them immediate for opening of regional passport office at Imphal.
The central government and state government of Assam held talks with various agitating Bodo groups demanding a separate state of Bodoland on the 27th of November. The government is very concerned about the growing crime rate, including kidnappings and mistrust between people in the Bodo Territorial Council area, and is keen to resolve the same.
सिक्योरिटी घटाने बढ़ाने की बात नहीं हुई है। ये हुआ है कि रेट ऑफ क्राइम बढ़ रहा है, किडनैपिंग्स बढ़ रही हैं, सिचुएशन को कंट्रोल में लाना।
असम में या पूरे बोडोलैंड में? सिर्फ बोडोलैंड।
जनरली असम, Bodoland in particular.
Representatives of Bodo groups expressed satisfaction with the meeting and demanded for setting up of a separate committee to look into their demands, as also banning of the Ona Bodo groups. The Ona Bodo or non-Bodo groups of BTAD have been opposing the Bodo groups' demand for separate Bodoland and asking for exclusion of non-Bodo dominated villages from BTAD.
State Reorganization Commission নহলিও তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এটা কমিশন বা কমিটি কৰি দি ফালে এই কমিটিক সেপাৰেট ষ্টেট ক্ৰিয়েশ্যনৰ কাৰণে ষ্টাডি আৰু এক্সামাইন কৰিবৰ কাৰণে অতি শীঘ্ৰে দায়িত্ব দিব লাগে আৰু যাহাতে ইয়াক বেছ কৰি ফালে সেপাৰেট ষ্টেট ক্ৰিয়েশ্যনৰ যি এটা আলোচনা চলি আছে সেইটো এটা ফাইনেল ষ্টেপ দিব পাৰে।
তো চৰকাৰে ইচ্ছা কৰিলে এইবিলাক আনকনষ্টিটিউচনেল যেটো ৱাৰ্ড বা আনকনষ্টিটিউচনেল যিবিলাক মানে সংগঠন এটা বেন কৰিব লাগে আৰু লিডাৰসকলক এৰেষ্ট কৰিব লাগে।
The 9th Northeast Business Summit held in Dibrugarh, Assam from the 22nd to the 24th of November witnessed a large participation from policy makers of the country involved with the Northeast, industry representatives and delegates of foreign countries. Donor Minister Shri Pawan Singh Ghatwar, Chief Minister of Manipur Shri O. Ibobi Singh, and Chief Ministers of Mandalay and Sagaing regions of Myanmar, besides Mr. B.K. Chaturvedi, Member Planning Commission, and other dignitaries lit the ceremonial lamp. Speaking on the occasion, Donor Minister spoke about the government's initiatives in boosting tourism in the region, improving connectivity, spending resources on the power sector, etc.
The center has invested Indian rupees 560 crore for developing tourism in the Northeast during 11th plan period and has planned to upgrade the hotel management project and optimally use the air transport facility. The region holds tremendous potential of development in some sectors apart from travel and tourism, which include IT and ITES, financial service, handloom and handicraft, horticulture, agriculture and agro-business.
Delving on the same points, Donor Joint Secretary Shri A.M. Singh traced the increasing response and need for business summits dedicated to the Northeast, which have been held since 2002.
This summit, which we are doing it, there are two things which we are always discussing about. First thing, we just try to tell that how much potential do we have in Northeast in aspect of trade. And then since we are having rich potential, barring the tea gardens, we are talking about natural resource management, then thinking about certain sectors. So we are trying to do that it has to be, showcase, and then how best we are going to have a better linkages with the South Asian countries which are neighboring to this North Indian region.
Manipur Chief Minister talked about the need to improve the power situation, while the Chief Ministers of Myanmar looked into potential areas of investment and cooperation. The meet also saw excellence awards being given to enterprising people from the Northeast like mountaineer Anshu Jansempa of Arunachal Pradesh and entrepreneur Habib Muhammad Chaudhary, who has risen from a simple boy from a small town of Assam to become an industrialist in Dubai who is promoting power and mining projects in the Northeast today.
There are a lot of opportunity in the Northeast and Southeast Asia. You see, this after land connectivity, road, bridge connectivity, we get a lot of trade and business, because the only one connectivity in the Northeast India and Southeast Asia is connect with the India. So my belief, after road connectivity, there are a lot of opportunity come. A lot of in the different state of investor they come and they invest in Northeast Asia from the trade and business. This is definitely going in the booming in Northeast India.